Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital. Ava ruins John Cates and Sonny both. In the latest episode of General Hospital, Ava Jerome, Maura West, known for her manipulative nature, has her sights set on both Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington, and Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Ava Jerome is using both men to her advantage. So this could cause a potential disaster. Sonny Corinthos, confident in his legal battle against Ava, is unaware of his current health issues due to his bipolar medication being tampered with. But Jagger Cates, an FBI agent determined to take down Sonny, and he is unknowingly being used by Ava as a part of her plan. Ava is also conspiring with Jagger's ex-father-in-law, Scott Baldwin, Kin Shriner, who holds a grudge against Sonny for past wrongdoings. Ava's cunning moves have put Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, in a tight spot, who has been warned of Ava's deceitful nature but is torn between his loyalty to Sonny and protecting Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. With Ava's scheming and manipulative tactics, it looks like Sonny and Jagger are heading for a fall. Get all your daily General Hospital spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt. And stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. In Port Charles, power is a dangerous game, and this week, Ava Jerome proves she's still the most unpredictable player on the board. What begins as a shrewd maneuver to secure her safety quickly spirals into an emotional and political catastrophe, dragging both Sonny Corinthos and John Jagger Cates into chaos they never saw coming. Ava has always been a survivor. From mob wars to heartbreak, she's clawed her way through every disaster with cunning charm and razor-sharp instincts. But lately, she's found herself cornered. Her tenuous alliance with Sonny is unraveling fast. His paranoia has reached new heights, and Ava knows he's starting to see her as a liability rather than a partner. At the same time, John Cates has been pressing her for information, determined to use her as leverage in his escalating campaign against Sonny. Ava's done playing pawn. This time, she's flipping the board. Ava's calculated betrayal. The week begins with Ava pacing her art gallery, a glass of red wine trembling in her hand as she replays her last conversation with Cates. He promised her protection, whispered that he could give her a clean slate if she'd just hand over something to sink Sonny for good. The problem? She doesn't have anything solid. But Ava's never let the truth stop her before. She decides to create her own weapon, a damning piece of evidence that paints Sonny as complicit in a violent smuggling operation. Using old contacts and her gallery's network, Ava manufactures a trail of documents and encrypted messages that point straight to Corinthos Coffee as a front for international arms movement. She delivers it to Cates with a flourish, smiling that dangerous smile that says she's 3 steps ahead. What Ava doesn't count on is how deeply Cates has already infiltrated Sonny's world. When John takes the bait, he pushes too hard, too fast, triggering Sonny's suspicion. Within hours, Sonny knows someone's been feeding intel to the feds, and his mind jumps immediately to Ava. Sonny's fury unleashed. At the penthouse, Sonny's rage simmers like a storm ready to explode. He storms into Ava's place, his eyes dark, his voice low and dangerous. "You think you can play me, Ava?" he growls. She denies it at first, cool as ever, but Sonny's not buying the act. The tension is electric. Their uneasy alliance, born of convenience and mutual need, crumbles before their eyes. Ava insists she's loyal, that if anyone's manipulating the situation it's Cates. But Sonny's past trust has been shattered too many times. When he shoves her phone across the table, revealing the fake messages she fabricated, the game is up. For a moment, Sonny looks almost wounded. "I gave you protection," he says, voice breaking slightly. "And you repaid me with lies." But Ava's not done yet. She fires back. "You never gave me protection. You gave me control. I was never safe with you, Sonny. I was useful." It's a brutal exchange, both of them stripped bare by betrayal. Sonny's anger turns cold. Too cold. "If you ever cross me again," he warns, "there won't be a place left in this city for you to hide." John's downfall. Meanwhile, John Cates is reveling in his apparent victory. The false documents Ava handed over have already reached federal hands, and for a brief moment, he believes Sonny's empire is about to crumble. But when inconsistencies in the file surface, Cates realizes too late that he's been duped. He confronts Ava at the gallery, demanding answers. "You set me up," he accuses, slamming a folder onto her desk. "You gave me fake intel. Now I've got superiors breathing down my neck and a case that's dead in the water." Ava, ever the actress, feigns innocence at first. Maybe you just weren't as careful as you thought, she says, smirking. But when Kate threatens to expose her to both Sonny and the authorities, her bravado falters. She flips the script again, handing over new, real evidence this time. Recordings of Sonny's volatile conversations and proof of illegal shipments he didn't even know were traced. It's her last-ditch effort to regain control, but all it does is ignite a fire that consumes both men. Chaos in Port Charles. Within hours, word spreads through the underground that Sonny's being investigated again. His loyalists scatter, unsure who to trust. Carly's furious when she finds out, partly at Sonny for letting Ava in, and partly at herself for not warning him sooner. Jason steps in, trying to contain the fallout, but even he admits Sonny's losing his grip. Meanwhile, Cates faces an internal investigation of his own. His credibility's shot, his alliances broken. He's outmaneuvered by a woman he underestimated, and now his career might not survive the scandal. Ava watches the chaos unfold from her penthouse window, her reflection flickering against the city lights. She wanted to be free, to untangle herself from two dangerous men who each thought they could own her. And in a way, she's succeeded. Sonny's empire is shaking, Kate's career is crumbling, and Ava Jerome is still standing. But victory tastes bitter. The fallout. Sonny's retaliation comes quietly. Ava wakes one morning to find her accounts frozen, her gallery shipments delayed, her name whispered like a curse among her clients. He hasn't killed her, but he's made sure she feels every inch of her betrayal. As for John Cates, he's pulled from the case and suspended pending review. But humiliation only hardens his resolve. Late one night, he visits Ava again, this time not as an agent, but as a man with nothing left to lose. "You destroyed us both," he tells her softly. "Now you're going to help me destroy him." The tension crackles between them, an alliance born of vengeance rather than strategy. Ava considers it for a long moment, her mind already racing with possibilities. "Maybe," she finally whispers. "But if I go down again, John, I'm taking you with me." A new war begins. By the week's end, Port Charles is on edge. Sonny senses that something bigger is coming. Ava's not done, and neither is Kate's. Jason warns him to tread carefully, that pushing Ava too far could be catastrophic. But Sonny, hardened and haunted, refuses to back down. In the shadows, Ava meets with an unknown associate, someone who promises to help her rebuild from the wreckage. Her eyes gleam with the same fire that's carried her through every storm. If they want war, she says, then war's exactly what they'll get. And just like that, the battle lines are drawn. Ava has ruined John Cates and Sonny Corinthos both, but in the aftermath, she may have unleashed something far more dangerous. A new power struggle that could tear Port Charles apart.